Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing
EnviroBear.
So Matt, what's your guess as to what EnviroBear is?
Is this... I feel like I watched Moist Critical play this game years ago. It's like a bear that's like frantically driving around, like crashing into things.
Yeah, that would be accurate.
Holy shit, I did it!
Alright,
I'm a
so
fucking
here we
gamer.
go.
What the hell?
Dude, Matt the Gamer 115 over
Alright,
here.
here we go. We're driving. We're off, boys.
Perfect. Speaking of driving, I know this game.
Yeah.
Speaking of driving, time to take the pin out. That truck book, Robert.
Oh, I don't fucking know what that shit is. Shit.
Ah.
You fumbled it again.
Well, not only did I fumble it again, but even if I wanted to get it, it's in the spare bedroom of my nephews and they're sleeping. Not
Okay,
Prodigal
right.
Son, another one.
Bring him on. Bring him on the pod.
Just do a heist. You just go in there and you take it.
Yeah?
Take back
Yeah.
what's yours.
Yeah? Okay.
It's not even this.
It's honestly no. He has no ownership of it. No,
He's so many degrees of separation from him owning it.
By the way, I
the,
found him.
Hi.
the children have more of a claim to the book than he does.
Yes.
I mean, yes, it is their book.
Bought by his sister for the purpose of being read to his nephews.
Rob has nothing to do with this equation.
Is very far away from him getting it in the will.
No,
Will?
Oh, no. Oh my god.
How
I
else
would like
would
to
you
hope
rank
that I
ownership of something?
Well, I'd like to hope that I outlive my nephews.
Well, obviously, but how else would you rank the ownership of something other than a will?
I mean, I don't know.
That is the only legal way of getting anything
That isn't yours.
that isn't yours.
All right.
And then deciding the order of who would get it after you.
How do
Dude, what would I give you guys in my will?
The name of the
Yeah.
person killed by the cook for one.
He said he's taking that to his grave.
No,
Hey,
he
he said
said he
he
would
was
tell us
before he
if he died.
I said I would tell you on my deathbed.
That counts as a will, sort of.
I should set. Do you think I should set that up, or is that too morbid?
I think that might be a bit too morbid, my friend.
Also, it's gonna be really annoying when we're all in like our 70s or whatever, and you say that name. Like, who was that again? Wait, who? Huh? I don't remember that one.
Well, I mean, Rob would do that tomorrow. The rest of you,
Who's Ronnie? Reggie?
exactly.
Nah, I remember Ronnie.
I wonder if I was just wondering, how would I set that up?
How do you? I mean, how do you set up a
in your
will?
deathbed, and then you
Yeah, but,
say
like-
it was this guy.
But like, what if I
Okay.
was to die? Okay, what if I was to die unexpectedly?
So what I would
Well, you fucked
do.
up.
This is what you do. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You have you have something in an envelope in your room. Okay,
Okay.
and it just says, in the case of unexpected death, give this to, and then just say one of us, right?
Okay.
And then whoever gets it, the inside, it just says, it was blank.
Just the name.
Yep.
And then that person can keep it a secret until their deathbed, and then they have an envelope until it gets to the final person of the campaign of the D&D party. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I guess I have to give this to somebody else randomly.
Just gives
Here's
us
the real question, Matt.
Hey,
Okay,
they killed the cook.
you've told
Like,
us
what?
before that you would tell us on your deathbed. Here's a question: if
Yeah.
I'm on my deathbed, it's just me and you in the room. No one else in the campaign is there. Okay,
Yeah,
would you tell me?
100%.
I'm like, Matt, this is my last wish before I die. Tell
100%.
me. 100% you'll tell?
I think the idea of me being on my deathbed and I somehow have to explain to my family that, hey, I need a moment with just my D&D party. I could go at any minute, but my D&D players can only be the only ones in the room for this. And I tell you the biggest secret of the D&D campaign.
Everyone's like, "Oh, that's lame."
That would
What was the butterfly effect that caused everything?
everything. I don't know if you got. I think if you, well, I mean, I guess if you say it's lame, I'm dying anyway, so I don't gonna worry about it.
I'm just gonna say it's lame no matter who it is. It could be the coolest answer I'd ever heard. I'm still just like, not really worth 50 years away.
Not worth 50 years.
I actually have a new theory that I just came up with on who did it.
I have a channel for you.
All right, Matt, you want to
Well,
hear my
I
new
used to have a
theory?
channel for you. Yeah, what's up? I want to hear it.
All right.
I'm not gonna tell you if it's right or not.
All right. So I think my basis for this theory is between 3 campaigns now, there has been one character who we have been neglecting to acknowledge that, technically speaking, every major thing that has happened, they have been involved in.
Okay.
And that is Berlanca himself.
The time god.
The time god.
God of time. Okay.
God of time. He's the one who told us that he cannot see what happened in that moment. What if he's lying? What if he
he's
can,
lying?
but he doesn't want us to know yet?
What if okay.
He is a time god. He could see, presumably, the future as well as the past.
Mm-hmm.
Now that means one of 2 situations. Number 1 is he saw that in the future, or he saw that in the current realm of history, he had to kill this cook. He didn't know why he had to kill this cook, but he had to kill this cook because, you can't change history, basically, as far as he's concerned.
Oh, I can't say
The other thing is he can see multiple timelines down in the future, and he realized that if he didn't kill the cook, then basically the world would end. And this was the easiest way for him to guarantee the survival of the world. So that's my new theory.
Interesting theory.
That's my new theory that I just came up with for
Okay.
some
Theory.
reason.
D&D theory.
Thanks for watching. I will add it to the list of theories that you've given me, and by that I mean I will start a list because I have not been keeping track.
I was gonna say that's something you should keep track of.
I know it's just a list of red. I can tell you that much.
Damn.
On his deathbed, it's like, okay, now that I've told you, here's my ranking of all of Robert's stupid theories, ranked from
Here's
most
my-
to least stupid.
Here's
All
my
right,
tier
guys.
list.
Yeah, here's how I want to go out. I pull out a giant tier list board. Like, all right, let's rank them, boy.
I feel like my explanation there isn't the most ludicrous thing.
No,
Ludicrous.
Luna.
Same brain cell.
Not insane.
But yeah, speaking of just a theory, R.I.P. Matt Pat.
Well, he's not dead.
Can't believe he's dying, man.
I think he's dying on March 9th.
I can't believe he picked the deck. He knew. It's like when Ray died after he left Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Never seen him
Yeah.
again.
Crazy.
Yeah, I can't. I love how the collective internet is now like all looking at Markiplier.
Why? They think he's going to be the next one?
I just keep seeing a bunch of people talking about like if Markiplier's next, like what they're like. I'm out. I'm done with this.
YouTube.
I'm done.
Dude.
If Marky Mark's out.
Dude, this is where I reveal that Rob the Gamer 115 is retiring.
No.
Why,
no.
God?
I like how Fanning screams no. Bitch, you ain't even following me on Twitch, I bet.
I don't follow anyone on
Ooh.
Twitch.
Yeah, so
You
shut
don't
the
follow
fuck
me
up.
on Twitch?
You don't
I-
follow me on Twitch?
I touch grass, my friends.
Whoa.
Yeah, look,
Matt, do you
wait,
follow
does
me
it?
on Twitch? I think you do, right?
Yeah. Can you
Do you,
can
Dustin?
be
Of course.
can you
See, they're real
be
friends,
wait,
Fanning.
question. Can you be subscribed to a Twitch channel without being following?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Although I don't know why you
I mean-
would.
It's
'Cause
a
I
silly,
know I-
it's a silly order to do it, but
Yeah, because I know I did my I think I did my Prime like 1 month.
I can
I just
tell
had the
you
bit.
I can tell you true story, true thing that happened where I watched this random Twitch stream for like, I don't know, half an hour or whatever. Didn't end up following them, but was just like, oh, okay. They must have had someone come by and do a bunch of gift subs because all of a sudden I ended up with a gift sub and I was like, interesting.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I've definitely caught gift subs for stream. I feel like I've caught gift subs. Like I've opened a stream and then like was only there for like a second, but then still got like a gift sub.
It happens.
So I wonder if there's like a like you spawn into the Twitch chat, and there's like a certain period of time that you're there, or it thinks you're there, or you're eligible after, or something along that line. Did I ever tell you guys about the Twitch stream that's a live video of a barbershop?
The
No.
Twitch stream that's what?
There's this Twitch stream that I found one of the times that I was going. I try to get to the bottom of just chatting and see what's going on.
Uh-huh.
It's way more boring nowadays. I don't know what happened. It's not as interesting as it used to be.
Yeah.
But there's one that is it's just like this barbershop that has like a 24/7 camera. But the thing is, I only ever like remember to check it at night when it's closed, so I can't actually confirm that there's anyone getting their hair cut in here.
just checking the day.
I always forget. I never remember to do it. It's all because I like think about it. I just remembered about them right now, and it's closed.
Probably.
I don't.
It was on East Coast.
I have no idea.
It's closed on any coast right now.
What about the best coast?
East Coast, that's us. The closed.
I thought. Oh yeah, we're best. Yeah, we're Beast Coast.
Yeah.
East Coast. Yeah, love New England. We're great.
Yeah.
We're great.
They're great.
We're
great.
super great.
Yeah, what are we great about?
Being
so
new.
so many things, man.
Alright, number one thing about New England, you ready?
Mhm.
Not
Me.
as racist as other parts of the country.
Well, I don't know about that. But you know what? That's just a theory.
A game.
Race theory.
So who wants to take over game theory?
Well, you already got 4 people to do it.
Yeah.
Nah, we're okay. How about this? Better question. Those 4 people that he picked that work
Mhm.
there? Nah,
Yes.
get them out of here.
Okay. Bye.
I want your dream blunt rotation, and by blunt rotation I mean your dream 4 to run game theory.
It
the
can be
game
anyone.
theorists.
Us
Yeah,
4.
anyone. Us 4?
Yeah.
Alright, hear me out. You
Robert
ready?
can get game theory.
I get
Matt
game
gets
theory,
film
Matt
theory.
gets film theory, Dustin gets food, and then Fanning, you get fashion. Perfect.
All right. Well, I can think of a couple that are failing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Explain.
Because
I can agree with one that I see failing, but
okay, I think maybe one.
yeah, I think we're talking about
Yeah.
the same one,
I
right?
think we're talking about this. I think one of them's not doing
One
so
of
well.
them might have gotten fashion theory just because there was nothing else left.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know.
Well, like,
I don't
Dustin
know
has
how he's
culinary
doing.
experience. I have experience with coming up with stupid gaming lore theory stuff. Matt, you literally have a film degree. You are the
I
most
do.
qualified for your job.
That is very true. I have a piece of paper that says I'm correct.
My theory is that chicken tastes good. Thanks for watching. I don't
All
know what
right,
he does with
Dustin,
food
Dustin,
theory.
here's your food theory. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So we are a bear in the middle of winter.
We are
There are
very
no
normal.
fish, and we need to
There are no-
hibernate off of only berries.
Mhm.
Is it feasible for a bear to get enough food off of only berries?
Ooh. My hypothesis is probably not. You need a lot of berries to make up for one fish, let alone for the fact that how many fish that bear gets. So I'd say you need like an entire forest worth of berries. And how many berries are even in a forest?
Yeah, what's the berry per forest ratio?
True.
Can we get National Geographic on that one?
Hey, that's just a food theory. Thanks for watching. Dude, I'm a pro at this.
Thanks for eating. Alright, Fanning.
Yes.
We get rid of fashion theory. You're in charge of creating a new one for you. What is that?
Welcome to Final Fantasy Theory. Thanks
Bruh.
for watching.
I like Final Fantasy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Welcome to
We never said there was anything wrong with that.
Final
We're just making fun of
Fantasy.
you.
I can't think of. No,
So
what's
we
the
have
game
a
of the?
thing we
What's
need
the
to make
game
fun
of
of
the?
each other for.
What's the game of the gun? What's the game of the coin gun?
Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill.
Welcome to Ultra
Ultra
Kill
Kill Theory.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
just want to get that out of the way.
We failed.
You failed.
Well,
Oof.
no, Fafane, what would your theory be about? You have to make a fourth one because we're not giving you fashion theory unless you've got some like double life that you haven't told us about.
Frisian hibernation.
You see, he can't think of anything other than
I
Final Fantasy,
can't.
all
No, shut up.
right.
Oh,
Can we just how about all
New
right?
sword theory.
Alright, wait. Hear me out. You ready?
Mhm.
Alright. Fanny can take game theory from me, okay?
okay.
Okay. Stolen from game
I
theory.
do history theory.
Isn't that just
Thanks
called
for
history?
watching.
Isn't that just called
Called
like
his-
history? I'm pretty sure I took a class on that.
Actually, yeah, I guess that's just conspiracies.
Bruh.
Dude, I know this great podcast that you would love. It's called
Dude, was
something-
James Buchanan America's first gay president?
Was Abraham Lincoln America's second gay president?
No. No, there actually is a huge theory that we've had a gay president then.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, how about we make it not a theory and
I've heard like
a gay
I think
president?
5 names thrown around of possible gay presidents just because of presidents being a little too close to their head of security.
No, there's the only one that I think has any room for debate is
I am securing the
is,
president's head.
Buchanan.
Both of
Buchanan.
them.
Because he was the only one
A,
who wasn't married.
Buchanan was never married. B, he literally had a male friend who he lived with for years, and they were very close.
Oh, they're just best friends.
Yeah,
They're
they're just
super
they're
best
just buddies.
They're
Oh,
just
it
super best
absolutely could be.
friends.
I'm just saying, if there was a gay president, it was probably him. I'm not saying he was definitely gay.
All right. Meme theory with Anthony Fantana.
Yo,
Meme theory with Anthony Fantana.
meme theory.
We just
Wow.
bring back his meme review series he did when he reviewed memes. We just bring that back, but under the theorist's umbrella.
Bruh.
How about that? All right.
Like we didn't give him
Wait.
music theory.
No, that'd be too obvious. He does do music theory, but it's just the needle drop rebranded.
Fair.
He's already been doing it. All right. My new pick for game theory, summoning salt.
Yo, that's
Very-
actually Here's
I
the
think-
thing: is he doesn't have experience with the theories, but like he definitely has like the voice for it.
I think he'd be great.
Dude,
Yeah?
Cinema Sins for film theory.
That
Oh
that
no!
that would be
Oh
controversial.
no!
That would be controversial.
You ever get recommended the video? It's like 2 videos of this guy explaining why they're bad.
I watched
I
one of them,
haven't
and I've
looked it up.
never understood. Basically, I don't know what your opinion of Cinema Sins is, Matt, but like, I get the feeling that like the people who hate on Cinema Sins are the people that you've talked about who take movies way too seriously.
Actually, I think the person who made the video explaining the reasons why they're bad, they have a good point. I also don't care.
I felt like
I feel
their
like-
point. I feel because I saw a video. I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but I felt like their complaint basically came to he's missing the point of some of these movies, and it's like he's
You're
just
watching.
making an entertainment video.
You're watching a different video than I am.
Like it's not like CinemaSins is trying to make like an actual critique about these movies.
Yeah, no, there are definitely issues with CinemaSins that have gotten worse over the years. And the video that I watched was kind of like opened my eyes to it. He definitely has a point. I'll have to find the video that I'm talking about. It gets recommended to me like once every like 3 months, so I guess I just have to wait and it'll show up. What I vaguely remember from watching it is that he's got a point. I also haven't watched CinemaSins in years. So I used to all the time. They used to
Yeah, I used to
They-
watch them as
Same.
well.
they also just have gotten worse, not as interesting.
I mean, I just
Over
chalked it
time.
up to me getting older and not caring as much. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They used to be. Yeah, I mean everything used to be better.
I
I
mean,
feel like
yeah,
that's just a
that's
general
just
rule.
part of getting older.
Yeah, just general rule. I read his book. He wrote a book.
Wait, CinemaSins wrote a book?
The main guy. He wrote a
What do-
book.
The main guy? What do you mean the main guy?
There's two
Uh,
people.
The guy who does the voice, Jeremy, the guy who does the voiceover.
There's a second guy?
No one ever expects a second guy.
Wait, what's the second guy do then?
You gave up pretty quickly. There's a guy who just took over sometimes.
Oh, wait, CinemaSins has a second person who took over the channel?
No,
No.
they
No.
take turns.
Yeah,
take
it's just-
turns.
there's just another guy.
Yeah.
Wait, every video I saw was only one guy doing the voice. I never heard a second
That's what
voice.
I'm saying. You got rid of it pretty quickly, I think. Then
Oh.
Chris
I was-
Atkinson. Jeremy Scott's the guy you're thinking of. I'm looking at their names. The
yeah,
main
he's
guy.
the head guy. He's the one
Yeah,
that does most of it.
Yeah, he's the main guy that you see and you hear. But there is another guy who is part of the channel. He wrote a book about it's like Sky High or My Hero Academia, where it's a school
Oh
where
my
they
God.
have
Hang on one
powers.
second.
But they have disabilities as
Oh,
well.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's like if I remember correctly, like the main. Oh God, there's one person that has telepathy, so they can move stuff with their mind, but they're blind. But there's also this kid who I think is in a wheelchair who can like read minds, and they find out that he can also kind of like put images in people's minds. So he uses his eyes, puts those memories in the blind kid's eyes in his head, and then he can move stuff with his telepathy or telekinesis. No,
That's cool.
telekinesis. That's the one where you can move stuff, right? Telekinesis.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that. I read that book. It was pretty good. I think he may have wrote a sequel to it. I don't remember. I haven't watched it. Or
I always
read
see
it.
people complaining about CinemaSins and saying like he's the reason that like everyone has such bad media literacy with movies. It's like, guys, I hate to break it to you, but everyone was always stupid.
Yeah.
It's not CinemaSins' fault that we're all morons. It's just we're just stupid and don't really get taught a lot about art.
Yeah, no, people don't
Keep
understand
breaking
movies
to you.
because of CinemaSins. People's music taste is fucked up because of the needle drop.
Exactly. The reason people say movie ending explained is all CinemaSin's fault.
I mean, it's infected my brain. If I ever hear the title of something in something, I'm like,
This is like roll credits.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. I used to love give him an apple, have him eat an apple to make him look like an asshole. Which is pretty true.
True.
True, man. What's up?
Remember at the very beginning of the podcast, I was like, I got the audio all set up.
Yeah?
I lied. Now it's all good though.
Oh, great.
I forgot to make it so that the software was on the audio cable, so we have no game audio for the first bit. Sorry.
That is totally fine.
This game audio?
Yeah, there's game audio.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I thought there wasn't any.
Yeah, I never heard anything. So.
Hey, you know what? It's all
nothing
good.
that important.
Drive its engine and
No, there's music. There's music.
My favorite CinemaSins bit is when they would have like saying where the location is. Like it was like Beijing, China, whatever. And you're like, as opposed to Beijing, Massachusetts.
Yeah. 30 seconds of logos. Every single one.
Yep.
Here's the thing. You could tell me there's a Beijing, Massachusetts, and I'd believe you. I'm pretty sure there's a London and a Berlin.
Yeah, there is a Beijing, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure there's a London, Mass, and a Berlin, Mass, so.
I believe
there's also a Beijing.
Okay, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
I believe London 100% because all we did was steal names from where we came from.
True.
And who we took from.
And who we took from. Yeah, we weren't very creative at all.
Nope.
It's kind of stealing stuff.
Yep.
We should steal.
That's what America's good at, is stealing shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
We have a London and a West London.
But not East London?
Different, apparently not.
Aren't we always west of London?
I mean, yes.
We're always West London. The London to the west.
We talked about D&D a little bit earlier.
I like D&D.
That's
Same.
good. Awesome. We have a good group here then. Robert, do you like D&D?
I've been known to dabble in it.
Good. Because I came across a post in r/D&D the other day. And I thought it might be a fun thing to talk about here.
Okay.
Basically, this person came up with a list of just funny situations that he heard of players asking to do a sleight of hand check. Which a lot of people pointed out, oh, you're not supposed to ask to do checks, you're supposed to ask to do a thing, and then the DM will tell you what check to do,
whatever.
blah, blah, blah. The whole premise of the post was that, pretty much. So I figured I would read this list to you.
This is going to give me great ideas as a rogue.
Perfect. He ranked it, starting with the tamest to the most ridiculous example.
So wait, clarify. These are like checks to ask to make?
This is what I want to do. Let me make a sleight of hand check.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
They even started with using sleight of hand to ... and then he lists of situations.
Oh, okay, I get it. Because sleight of hand's kind of weird.
Yeah, so I guess I'll reassume you guys can now say whether or not you let him use sleight of hand for it or not, or what your opinion is in general.
Okay.
First one, flip a table for cover.
What?
Wait, what? That's
What?
not sleight of hand.
That is
Oh,
not- yeah, no.
In parentheses, not sure why you would need to check for this.
I was gonna say, I don't think you need a check for that. I think
Maybe
it just.
strength check.
I was gonna say,
Unless
if
it's a-
anything,
no,
maybe
you-
strength.
You
Maybe
roll
athletics or
athletics.
something.
You roll athletics, or like if you want to do like I use my cane to flip up the table. Maybe you do some kind of dexterity, but no, that's just athletics if the table is heavy.
I was gonna say, athletics at the table is heavy, or just you succeed.
My best guess for this is like someone really doesn't understand what sleight of hand means and didn't want to ask.
Or they want to flip the table to the side, but they want to do it quietly so as not to divert attention to them.
This
Well,
is
like
Slowly
that's
tilting the table over. Just making sure it doesn't make any noise as it slams down. You hear a little creaking of the wood.
everyone goes. They're slowly trying to lift it up, but then suddenly there's just a random silence, and you just hear.
all right. So if that's the tamest example, I'm excited. Go on.
Next one. Steal a large sword / weapon off an opponent before combat has started.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, wait, they're fighting them.
They will be fighting them.
They will be
Yeah.
fighting them. It's before combat has started.
I'm
Okay, but-
presuming that the guy hasn't noticed them yet.
No, because that's not how I interpret it. I interpret it as like they're eye to eye, squaring off.
Face off.
Yeah, they're facing
They
off.
want- It's gonna very sneakily. It's gonna just don't
Alright,
don't look.
If
don't
it's
look,
Matt's
don't look.
example, then no,
The-
obviously they're not
the-
allowed to.
That
If it's my
the-
example where it's like, well, we're gonna have to fight this guy. He doesn't know we're here yet. Let me see what I can do. Then yeah, I'd allow it.
yeah, you're just describing stealing.
Yeah.
Do you have a size limit for that? Because a lot of people in the comments are saying, "Well, how large are we talking here?"
How a size limit?
Yeah,
Well,
like do you
think
have like
about-
a certain size? Like, no, sorry, it's too big. You're not gonna be able to sleight of hand that.
All right. Okay. Well, let me see if I can define. I don't even know my own definition of sleight of hand, but let me see if I can figure that out. Sleight of hand is like it has to be fast, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not if you it has to just you just have to take it and just has to like come with you with barely any resistance. Because if there's
Yeah.
resistance, it's no longer sleight of hand.
Yeah,
So I think that size would really just be you'd have to be able to lift it pretty effortlessly in order to sleight of hand it. Because if it's too heavy, it's gonna take too long.
Yeah.
If you I think if like you do something, I think if you like have your party member like try to like cause a distraction to scare them, and then you think in the moment you can like steal it from him with ease because he's scared and maybe he like loosens his grip. I think you could do that. I think that'd be fine.
okay.
But size limit, I think it's just as much as you can carry. Unless it's like because it's not sleight of hand if you take it and then it goes
I-
clunk on the
I
ground.
think I would say as much as you can carry with one hand. I feel like if it's something that's going to require two hands to carry, you're going to have a hard time sneaking that off of someone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
time
can
we
do that.
sleight of hand using both hands, right?
I think you
Yeah.
could.
That'd be sleight of hands.
Yeah,
I
that would
think
be
you could
sleight
do
of hands.
I think you could do too.
You think so?
Depends what it is.
Okay. Also, the size requirement is kind of also like, would the person notice if it was like super heavy and it's suddenly a giant weight was lifted off of their shoulders or something?
Yeah, it would notice that. So if
Like,
it's
if it had,
like a
like,
really big sword on your hilt on your
A
head,
giant ass cloud-sized sword, Cloud the
Yeah.
character, and
yeah.
it's suddenly
Yeah.
someone's sleight of hand off. I was like, hey,
Hey,
wait a
wait a minute. Hey, oh, it must have been
Why-
the wind.
why am I able to stand up straight now?
I'd like to sleight of hand their helmet off, and they're like, "Okay," and then you take it off, and like, "Holy shit, I can see! My helmet's invisible."
Next one, hide / mask a somatic component requirement for a spell.
Hide
That's-
hide a somatic component for a spell.
Which is hand motions.
Yeah,
That,
Yeah,
I
you
would
can
say
do that.
yes.
Yeah.
You can use sleight of hand for that easy.
I think it's a very creative use of sleight of hand, actually.
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean,
So I didn't
something
know
we
what,
don't think about because we don't really use the somatic stuff too much, but
No, just wait. I told you. I told
did
you I'm
say-
getting. I told you I'm getting stricter with the rules next campaign, brother.
you did.
you said it last campaign as well.
And
this
he has.
campaign.
Yes.
Yeah, but I did it in a baby way to get you used to it.
I know, I
That's
can't tell. I always just play monk anyway, so
Yeah. What do you know about
Nothing is-
spells, man?
nothing has changed for me ever. Oh, cramp. Ow. Next
Actually,
one.
screw it. Wait, no, not doing low magic campaign. I'm doing low
Monk.
I'm doing low melee campaign.
No!
Can't punch.
Everyone has 50 pounds of weight. Everyone has to carry 50 pounds. 50
Everyone
pound
has to carry
bracelets.
5 cinder blocks.
The Goku. Everyone has to wear the Goku clothes where they're weighted. You can only take them off, but you can take them off before the final boss, and you can be super strong.
Next,
Take them off like Rock Lee.
Rock Lee, take off your weights. Next one. Arcane Trickster using Mage Hand to manipulate opponents' throws in dart/dagger competition.
I'm sorry, say that again?
That's interesting.
That's
Say that
so
again?
funny.
Arcane Trickster
funny.
using Mage Hand to manipulate opponents' throws in dart/dagger competition.
Oh, can you?
And you want to use sleight of hand for that.
Can you use your sleight? I guess you can use your sleight of hand.
No,
with
I
Mage
think
Hand.
that's
the
more
whole
of a.
point.
I don't think that's sleight of hand. I think that's some other check to do
No,
that.
I think that's sleight of hand.
I think that's sleight of hand.
That's 100%.
That's
what-
interesting.
What
I like
better,
that.
What better check would you think of, Robert? If not sleight of hand.
I don't know, just straight ducks.
That doesn't really make. Okay, I don't think. Straight decks is weird because like the thing about doing like just like straight rolls is that you're basically just making it harder because they don't get their
Yeah.
bonuses.
Yeah.
I try
Proficiencies
to, I
or
try to avoid unless I really can't think of something.
So this is a roll to have a mage hand grab the guy's hand and redirect him throwing knives.
Like if you're throwing a
It's just
dart
to,
and like
to manipulate opponents' throws. So
yeah, it's like
I don't know
if
the
someone
exact
was
And
same.
you're
like
trying
if
to
some-
do that without him realizing that you're doing it.
It's
yeah.
like if I throw it, it's like you're throwing a dart and
Surely
you like
he's
push
gonna-
someone's arm.
But surely he's gonna feel a hand grabbing his.
Well,
even if it's a mage hand.
it's not necessarily grabbing. It could just be like shoving or pushing, or like just like not pushing their shoulder a little bit.
Lightly brushing their hand as they release.
And the idea that they would see it. That's the point of the check. And I think
Is-
that when you have sleight of hand, which not only is how dexterous you are, but also technique and how well you're able to do it, which is why you can have a specific modifier for it. I think you could apply that to your mage hand. I think that's totally chill.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Next one's kind of related. Accurately throw darts/daggers at a target.
I mean, isn't that just what the attack roll's for?
That's what I would think. So I don't know
Yeah.
why you'd want to use sleight of hand to help you with that.
Yeah, no,
That's
'cause
literally what the attack roll is for. So
I would just do a tag roll on that.
Yeah.
one.
Stealing medium-sized objects from a store/vendor.
what size is medium size?
I don't know. You decide.
I'm assuming they don't mean like character sizes.
Yeah, because it's talking
'Cause
about objects.
that's a person.
A, I think it depends on what medium size is, and B, I think it depends on an item by item basis.
I think you just. I think you do sleight of hand if you're stealing. You just raise the DC a lot if it's too big. You just
Yeah.
make the
Like if it's a
DA
really big thing, you'd make it like 25 or so, or 20.
Yeah, it's the classic. You let them make the check, even though you know it's impossible, because it just feels better to let them make the check.
Fair enough, true.
Give them a shot. Yeah, I think that's just your average. I think that's just average.
Yeah, it's also just the point of sleight of hand, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just steal things. That's kind of like
Yeah.
what everyone thinks of,
yeah, and lock picking for some reason.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know why that's sleight of hand. Makes sense, I guess.
Because
Undo.
they had to make luck picking be a something. They knew that was something that was going to come up quite a bit. And on top of that, it makes the most sense.
Yeah,
out
but
of
you could.
anything they could have done.
Oh, but you could make it an intelligent. You could make it an intelligence. You could make like.
I don't think that's intelligent.
No, but you could make it an intelligence based thing. And then you could also you could make it like tinkering. It could be your tinkering ability. Like you make a tinkering check, and then if you make it intelligence, artificers would also be good at lockpicking.
Yo, I like that.
And then for rogues, you can just give them proficiency with it. Make it not based on dex, make it based on intelligence, which is also cool because let's give intelligence more things to do, so it's not a dump stat anymore. I think an artificer should have a fairly easy time picking locks.
Yeah,
because I understand how it works.
All right, hang on. Can I reach a compromise, Matt?
I'm the DM, so no, fuck you.
Okay.
Okay.
Normal lockpick, I think, would still be sleight of hand, but artificer can create a machine that picks a lock for them, and using that machine, they can do an intelligence check or something.
Nah, just give rogues advantage. Just give proficiency with thieves' tool advantage on lockpicking. Even though giving too many things advantage is kind of like the big problem with 5e. We can just make it more. I think if you know how to tinker, you could find a couple metal rods and pick a lock fairly easily.
Yeah.
If you have a really good understanding of how locks work. I think yeah, or you just I don't know. And before I change how lockpicking works before Rob plays a rogue.
Please don't.
Undo armor straps or belts in combat.
Ooh.
In parentheses, not sure how a DM would rule the benefits of this one.
That would be all right. I think that falls under the ruling of creative idea, so cool DM allow it.
I mean, if you want to do it without noticing, then yeah, sleight of hand.
I would say if you are hiding from the enemy and he currently does not detect you, then absolutely that is something you can do.
You could also just make it part of your grapple if you wanted to not do it so sneakily.
Yeah, true.
If you have someone grappled, you could probably be like, I want to try to do this.
And as for how a DM would rule that, I would say on the enemy's turn after an attack roll, make an acrobatics or make a dex save or an acrobatics check. And then based on that, his armor might just fall off. Depending on how many straps there are and how many you've undone.
Right. There were some people arguing that like straps or a belt on any sort of armor would be way too complicated to do that. It's just a sleight of hand thing.
I could see it being like, yeah, it's not just like one of the push ones and suddenly all their armor falls off. It's definitely.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it would have to be like a specific piece of armor.
Yeah.
Then.
It's like if I want to slip off their shoulder guard, I'd be like, all right, man, hell yeah. And now I want to attack their shoulder. Well, okay, wait a minute.
This was a funny one. Steal a Warforged / Golem body part, like an arm.
Steal a Golem's body part?
Yeah. Steal a Warforged / Golem body part. Like
tinkering check. This is another tinkering check.
Yes.
I'm making tinkering.
Oh boy, sounds like next campaign's the one to be an artificer.
Yeah, sorry, Fanning.
Damn it!
Just about was too early.
Yeah, it was too. It was before his time.
Next one. Creating and setting traps out of little or no materials.
That's not sleight of hand.
Okay. If during combat you want to try to, you're like, I got a spool of thread or a string. I want to quickly make a trip trap, which is literally just tying it to two sides and want someone to trip over it. You want to like tie it to one side and like cool guy throw it around another one and then tie it off. I think you can do that.
Sure.
I don't think you're making you're not making anything more than that though.
And when you let them use sleight of hand for that?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's that becomes a very much a case of it depends on the situation.
Because you're talking accuracy, you're talking speed, doing it without being seen. Yeah, I could let you do some sleight of hand for that.
Okay.
But if you're like, I guess you could do it in one turn. You could tie it, throw it, and then do it. If it's like 30 feet away, you could use 30 feet of movement. Yeah, I could see you doing that. That one's okay.
This one. Steal a legendary mask off of BBEG during combat.
No,
you're not doing that.
They're not doing that.
No, absolutely not.
Can't just
No shot
just
any
quickly
DM is allowing that. And you're talking about getting a mask off of someone right in front of their eyes.
Mask off.
And also, you're telling me that if that's on the BBEG, no sane DM would allow you to make that check, or they would let you make the check, but it's basically like a guaranteed fail.
Here's the thing about bosses, right? One thing that people I feel like don't really understand, or maybe people ignore, is like they're typically smart, so they don't make the same dumb mistakes that like regular people do. Like they're not blind. You're not gonna trick them as easy.
right.
That's why, like, for a while, like creature, like if I'm playing, like for Fanning's character, for example,
Yeah.
mindless characters, even though mindless characters didn't know Fanning had like an infinite HP glitch with his goddamn Echo Knight.
Let's fucking go.
Where out there, where they would just keep attacking the Echo and wonder why. Why does the cat girl not die?
What?
I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed later on, Fanning.
I've noticed
that they stopped doing that.
I've realized.
Yeah. So like if you try to sneak up to the big boss and try to sleight of hand the mask off, he's just gonna be like, "What are you doing?" It's like, huh? What? Obviously, I see you.
You think you're being sneaky?
Like, do you think that?
Yeah,
you think
I
that
mean,
was gonna work.
The only way that I could possibly see a reason why that might work would be if the guy didn't know you were there, you were like above him and dropping down onto his face.
All right, so I'm above the boss.
And even then, I don't think that's a sleight of hand check. At that point, that's just straight up acrobatic.
I'm above the boss. He doesn't know I'm there.
Right, and then you like drop down on him.
I have two things: a fishing rod and a dream.
You'd have to be hidden before the combat started. You
right.
have to somehow the BBG would have to somehow forget that you're part of the party.
Right.
BBG knows all of you.
Where you are.
Not have true sight, not have blind sight. Have really bad perception.
Have
like a
no
really
allies that
shaped
seem
room that you're all fighting in.
Not understand
so
the layout of his own room.
It's so hyper specific for that to work.
I want to play a rogue with a fishing rod. That sounds fun.
Hey, thanks for the idea.
No, that's my idea. I can't steal it.
Yeah, I can. Watch me.
Yeah, he's a rogue.
Last one here. Take a dummy double and swap places with an ally as a reaction before the ally is hit with an attack and without anyone noticing.
That's just Fanning's Echo.
That's just my Echo.
That is just his Echo.
Okay,
but assuming you don't have that class.
I'm going to let someone do what Fanning's whole class is with his one check.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
you want to use substitute the Pokemon move substitution in
substitute jitsu.
Yeah.
But also, where are you getting this body double from?
I don't know.
You just have it?
The character probably just had it for some reason.
Matt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just thought of something stupid. Alright, you ready?
You never.
My next D&D character.
Mm-hmm.
Can he be one of 3 identical triplets?
Oh, are you what? And you're also gonna stand on top of each other in a trench coat?
No. The other two triplets lead their lives, but occasionally a character comes up to me and thinks I'm one of them.
That's fine. You get confused.
And I'm just like, no, that's my brother.
That's my brother. You're thinking my cousin.
And like all three of us are constantly fighting to seek mom's approval.
I feel like wait. No. Yes. I thought I heard this before. This is something else I'm thinking of. We can think of we can figure that out.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun gimmick.
I don't know if that's also a gimmick that I thought of, sort of, but a little different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it for a different character.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna have someone walk up to you and just punch the shit out of you.
And just
They
what?
think your kids- Some guy at a bar is just gonna go up and just start punching the shit out of you because they think you're one of your relatives.
I mean, it'd be funny.
I think you're really one of the bad brothers.
My
But you're just
dude,
used to it
I'm
at
the
this point.
assassin. Dustin, I'm the assassin. I am the bad brother.
Well, you don't know what the other guy did. Get
Oh,
that
true,
random
shit.
barkeep mad. But you're used to it. You're just taking the punch like, no, not me. Not me. That's the other one. You can stop punching now.
I like the idea that one of my triplets is like a famous musician.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Harry
spoil it for us.
Styles.
I'm just constantly. I'm over here trying to be an assassin, trying to blend in with people. Everyone walks up to me. Are you John Lennon?
You just have the most recognizable face.
I'm in the middle of killing someone, and they're like, "Why is John Lennon killing?"
Oh my
You're
god!
constantly getting letters from your brother. It's like,
I
please
love-
stop killing people.
Please stop killing people. It's really hard to explain. And then my third brother's just a drug dealer.
I swear I saw.
You kill people and I get arrested for it. Every
Oh
time.
my god.
And I had to keep
Dude,
explaining
it's the
to him, no, it's
perfect
the other
cover.
one.
It's the perfect alibi.
guys, I swear I saw Olivia Rodrigo killing someone in an alley. It's insane. It's like- I know it makes no sense, but I swear I saw it. Dude, I just got pickpocketed by Taylor Swift. Best day of my life.
By Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Look, I saw her trying to poison my drink, and at first I'm like, I'm not drinking that. But then I'm like, it's Taylor Swift though. So anyway, can you bring me to a hospital? No, I like it, man.
Something I thought of earlier.
Yeah.
Totally separate from D&D, but it's just a random thought that I had earlier.
Yeah.
Alright.
We all believed in Santa Claus at one point, right? We
Yep.
all believed in when we were little kids.
What do you
When I was a little
mean,
kid.
believed? I don't believe.
Yeah, he can still do it.
Yeah. I believe
Do
it.
you also believe in Rudolph when you were kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Matt?
Did I believe in Rudolph?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I can go one step further, Dustin.
Yeah?
I believed in Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, boy.
That's kind of insane.
Yes.
Well, I have a reason for it, okay?
Okay.
So, Santa, well known for giving out the gifts on Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what he does, yes.
Except, I had a special household where I also got gifts from Mrs. Claus and Rudolph and Frosty.
Oh, popular household.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the reason that I asked is because I was thinking, I was like, I didn't believe in Rudolph when I was a kid. And saying that out loud, I was like, wow, that's really fucking stupid. that I believed in Santa, a guy flying around the world in one night, delivering presents to everyone and flying reindeer. But the idea of one of those flying reindeer having a big shiny nose was too far fetched for me.
Well, I think it's because Santa, when we're first introduced to Santa, we are told Santa is this guy who gives the presents or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when we're first told about Rudolph, it's more just, oh, Rudolph is a character in this movie.
I feel like I did believe in Rudolph just because I don't think I like fully understood that the Rudolph movie was not just like that, it was like a separate thing.
Sure.
Like I thought that was just, oh, this is just a Santa documentary. Right? This is just telling me how Santa is.
Sure.
Like that
Yeah.
was that Santa in that is like the Santa I believed in. And I'm like
Okay.
I don't think I separated the fact that they were different. I'm wondering, do you think any kid was like getting told Santa wasn't real? And then they were like, but wait, does that mean Rudolph's also fake? And the parents were like, no, he's real. And they're like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Of course he's real.
Well, if Santa's fake, then Rudolph, by extension, would be.
No, that's to the kid.
Yeah. What if the kid doesn't believe it?
I also think it's easier to believe something like Santa's real just because he's human.
I guess
After
maybe that's
all.
why.
Like,
put the
it's
blame on them.
easier to believe that there is an actual human, but also people believe in the Easter Bunny, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I was thinking about saying it's really dumb that I believed in Santa but not Rudolph. I don't know why that was such a huge leap in logic for me as a kid.
I don't know. I
think
don't know.
believed in
It's
the
hard for me because A, long time ago we're talking.
Yeah.
B, I never felt like I believed in Santa. It was more like I just never really put that much thought into it.
Sure.
I was told there was a Santa, and I said, okay, if you say so.
Sounds good.
Right. It's like I have no reason to question it. So sure, whatever. And then once you get old enough and you learn to start questioning things, that's when you're like, wait a minute. Something's not adding up.
Wait a minute.
So, alternatively, when you found out that Santa wasn't real, did you immediately go, "Oh, so reindeer aren't real"?
No.
No.
I did.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a common thing, but I
I-
think I had seen living reindeer at that point.
Yeah, I didn't realize until a lot later. I was like, "Oh, reindeer are an actual thing?" Like I thought they were just made up for Santa. What's the difference between a reindeer and a deer? Other than the flying.
I believe a reindeer live more in like the Arctic climate.
Yeah, they're also called caribou, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Those are.
Yeah,
oh.
reindeer and caribou are the same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like
Oh, I didn't know.
like deer is what live around here.
Yeah,
But like go up further north into Canada.
that's where you find reindeer.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think assuming that if you're a kid and you've just received this bombshell that Santa's not real, I think applying the logic to thinking that reindeer also aren't real is not that big a jump for a kid.
Yeah,
Especially-
the whole
especially-
shebang has to be fake.
Especially if you haven't seen one before.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assumption. Then you later on you learn, oh, they are real, they just don't fly. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
was
think
kind of the
that's,
situation for me.
yeah, I don't think that's I think that's totally fine for a kid.
Okay.
Anyone older than that, Like Dustin, if you told me you didn't figure that out until yesterday, I think I'd have to ask you something.
How about like 16?
16.
Because I think it was like sometime in high school when I found out reindeer were a real thing, and they weren't
That's
just made up for the sake of Santa Claus.
I think within
I
your
think that's
life,
fair.
you probably saw reindeer and were like, "That's a deer." Or
Probably,
you just
yeah.
thought, or yeah, you'd probably seen reindeer, but you just thought it was something else. No, I think you're good. I think you're safe.
Yeah, no, I think it's common for people to not realize that reindeer are real.
Dude, I could believe someone at like 27 who grew up in California not knowing what a reindeer is. Like, if you lived your whole life somewhere there, like I'll believe any age, honestly.
Fair, yeah. Reindeer only
Damn
exists in
it.
2 places: the North Pole and One Piece.
What?
One of the characters in
The
One
One
Piece is
Piece
a
is
reindeer.
real?
Is the
One
thing
Piece is real.
shouting the One Piece is real supposed to be a reindeer?
That's a guy.
It's a guy? Wait, what's a reindeer then?
Well, the reindeer is the
Rudolph.
dude with the pink hat. The
Yeah,
little
the
furry
guy
guy
who's
with.
yeah, isn't he the guy shouting, "Can we
No,
get
no,
this
no. That's just
high
that's
now?
just that's just him.
So high.
That's just a meme.
Oh." Oh, it's not.
He's supposed to be
it's
a
not
reindeer,
real.
by the way.
It's
He's
not
a reindeer,
real?
yeah.
What?
Oh, it's
Grant, he's a reindeer who ate the human fruit, so
oh
it
my
gave him weird
god.
features.
He ate the human fruit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do they go to is there like therapy in the world of One Piece?
Somewhere,
They're like
probably.
they're like, "Here, just eat the happy fruit."
I don't think the happy fruit exists.
I want to be really good at video games. Let me just eat the Adderall fruit.
So you guys want to hear something crazy that happened a
Oh,
week and a half ago?
oh, you just ate the
Sure.
crazy fruit? That's nuts.
So I got home from work one day
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and my mom said that she got a very interesting phone call earlier that day.
Oh, you're in trouble.
And she got a phone call and it was someone crying and they were saying, Mom, I was in a bad accident.
Yeah.
And then the next thing she knows, she's talking to a police officer. And they're saying that her son has been in a terrible accident
Oh God.
and that she needs to give them, I forget what it was, but it was like they needed some information. And very quickly, my mom is realizing that this is a scam.
Yeah.
And these people knew my mom's name, my dad's name, our address, and our phone number. But thankfully, they didn't know my name.
Oh, in the clear.
So my mom, she was like, because they had only heard quote unquote me talking for like quick 10 seconds. So my mom was like, can you put my son back on the phone? And they put quote unquote me on and quote unquote I am crying and bawling my eyes out. And she's like, what's your name? And apparently I go, I can't believe you would ask me that right now,
Oh
and
my
so and so and so. And at that point, she was like, yeah, no. Also, not to mention the fact that, like, I drive to work from, like, 7 to 7:30 in the morning. This phone call came in at 10 a.m. There was no reason I would be on the road at that time.
Going on a little joyride during third period.
I know, really. So, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of someone trying to impersonate you.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone was.
they're like, "Can you put my son on?" And they're like, "Hello." He's like, and they're like, "Oh, how do I be Rob?"
Well, remember,
me-
they don't know my name. All they
uh,
knew was that she had a son.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question, damn.
I'm like,
Speed running lost history.
they're like, are you okay? And they're like, and they're like, Rob, what happened? And he's like, all right, I'll tell you what happened. Are you ready? And then that would fool me.
Yeah?
That would be enough for you. Yeah.
That would
Just being
fool
asked,
me.
"Are you ready?"
Are you ready? Are you being asked, am I ready? Before I am told something. I think that would do it.
I think the reason I did that was I was tired of me saying things and then realizing people weren't paying attention.
No, dude, it works. I'll tell you right now, it works.
Yeah, because like if I'm gonna be talking and talking, I want to make sure at least someone's fucking listening.
No, it definitely works.
Yeah.
I like it. I know something cool. I am prepared when something cool is about to happen.
Oh, it's not even necessarily something cool. It's more just like if I'm going to speak about this, I want to make sure someone's listening
And I'm here.
because I don't want to be talking and then realize no one's listening because that will make me sad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you know what? There's only one person in the world that ever asks me if I'm ready before they say something. So if they manage,
There's two people.
there's two.
Yeah, so
Are you
I'm
ready,
one.
kids?
Yep, that's exactly where I was going. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain.
The thing,
Oh,
dude. Imagine if you could just say no to that guy, and he's like, "All right, I'll wait. Don't worry, take your time.
That's just me as a teacher. I'll wait,
I'll wait. Hey, I get paid by the hour,
dude. I got paid by the. I'm a salary, so
Oh, you're a vegetable.
yeah. I don't get paid. What did you say?
You're a vegetable.
Salary, celery.
He's
He's
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
I am, man. No one else does it like me.
Thank goodness. I could only handle one of you.
I'm the one and only, man.
Something else I wanted to talk about when it was relevant. Now it's, now we're behind the ball, but we'll still talk about it. So someone beat Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah, they broke the game.
Yeah. Crazy.
So is
I heard about that on Reddit and I was like, oh, that's cool. What I was not prepared for was for them to talk about it on the Channel 5 news.
is that the one with the lady that like?
No,
was
that's Skynet.
weirdly- Was,
That's
was
Sky
weirdly
News.
mean
Sky
to the
News.
kid. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes more sense. That was insane.
Yeah?
That's why do you even talk about it? If you're just gonna rail on the kid.
Who's is it? I thought if you were like, you're not. I thought you weren't supposed to like give your opinion. If you're like just reporting the news, is that a thing?
No, they
Definitely
give their
not.
opinion. No, reporters give their opinions on things.
They give their opinions all the time.
Do they really?
It's
I don't.
news.
Watch
Yeah.
I just thought they were. I mean, okay. I mean, if it was like, I guess if it was like political, I guess I could see it. I was just really surprised that she just like was like very boldly just being like, and here's how I feel about it.
And what a loser.
This kid, that video games are not a goal.
Yeah, no, I mean
And
that's
I'm like,
a bit much. That's
And I'm
more
like,
than
I'm like, lady, there are Twitch streamers that make more than doctors. What are you doing?
there are Twitch stream.
No one's
I think my
forcing you to
favorite.
talk about this.
I think my
Yeah.
favorite was something you had said back when we first talked about it, Matt.
Yeah.
Which was, and yet we're talking about him on the news and not you.
Oh yeah,
lady.
and we're only talking about you because you're because no one likes you. You were perfectly neutral. No one in the internet knew you. You were perfectly neutral, and now we all just don't like you. It was like when Jimmy Kimmel. Remember when Jimmy Kimmel was like playing video games on
Oh,
YouTube
blackface?
as a waste? It's like no, we forgave him for that. When he said something about watching video games on YouTube was like a waste of time or
Specifically,
something.
Let's Players.
Yeah, he like dissed the Let's Player, and I was
Mhm.
hey, and I'm like, bro, like, who are
They're doing
you?
better than your ass right now.
Yeah.
I think one
I
of my
can barely
favorite
distinguish you from the other Jimmy. What are you talking about? The only
Both did
Jimmy
One of-
blackface.
one of my favorite rebuttals that I've heard to stuff like that is, do you watch football on TV?
who Megalo?
Like, why not just play football?
Yeah, just play the game.
And they're like, oh, well, I'm not as good. Yeah, and I'm not as good.
Look, I don't when Markiplier beats Five Nights at Freddy's, I say Markiplier beat Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yeah.
I watched him do the thing.
No one claims that they play the game.
Yeah, but when sports fans, when they win the championship, why is it all like, yo, we won? We did it.
True.
We won. We did that. We as a collective. The same way that like it's like shouting at like, whoa, I was so stupid. Why did you make that play? I'm like, dude, you're on the couch. What are you doing, man?
Sometimes a really stupid play, okay?
Guys, we all did it. We all made it to year 5. Definitely not just the guy playing it, but all of us, including the viewers. All 2 of them.
We did this chat.
I'm here.
This is Twitch chat spamming. I was here.
I was here, Pog.
I was here. I like that though. That's good.
Yeah.
I was here to witness it.
Speaking of I was here, quick update because I haven't updated you all in months already.
Yeah.
You remember that Pokemon shiny hunting stream?
Yeah.
Still waiting on that second CDOT.
It's like
months.
just like months.
Oh yeah, months have gone by.
Huh.
Keep in mind that the hunt for this second CDOT started, I believe, back in August.
Are they just where do they stand in terms of like odds? Are they just really unlucky at this point?
They are definitely unlucky, but it's not by a ridiculous amount yet. But they definitely have passed the odds that it should have taken on average.
Yeah, okay, they should have been there by now.
Yeah, because like the odds of getting a shiny were like 1 in 8,200 roughly.
Mhm.
And I think they're at almost 17,000 CDOTs with only 1 shiny.
Okay.
So it's not like, wow, this is absolutely ridiculous odds, but it is like, god damn it, all we could have been done with this a month ago odds.
Unlucky without unheard of. You're still within the range, sort of.
Yeah, you're still within the range of, well, it's not crazy that this happened.
Yeah.
Like a couple months down the line.
But it's still frustrating.
You want to talk about something topical?
Yeah.
Jewish tunnels in New York.
Like, what? I've heard of it, but
Yeah, there's this Jewish community, big Jewish community in New York City, I guess. And
weren't you here earlier tonight when we were talking about this, Fanning?
yes, no, I heard of it. I was the one who was talking about it, but I don't understand why.
they wanted to like make easier access to one of their churches, I think. It's kind of a weird thing where like that community of Jewish people kind of splintered, where some people wanted the tunnel and some didn't. So the people who wanted, like, I guess, just wanted easier access for the public or people to get to their church or something like that. It's just a whole really funny situation.
How old are these tunnels? Like when about did they make them?
I mean, they're still somewhat new. They're in the age span of tunnels. They're still somewhat new because they're still working on it. They're still like but they had gotten a
Oh.
lot done. This is a really big tunnel.
So was this something that like the city was unaware of?
Yes.
Yes, the city was very unaware of it.
How do
until
you
they-
make an underground tunnel in this day and age with no one noticing,
Nope. Someone noticed.
with one person noticing after a long time has passed in one of the busiest cities in the world?
Well, that last part's probably why they got away with it. There's so much stuff going on in New York, man.
I guess everyone sees
surprised.
construction and no one questions it.
My favorite thing is just seeing these very stereotypical Jewish men yelling at the cops, saying they can't cover up the tunnel. Please don't cover up the tunnel. And the cops go like, "We can't just build a tunnel. What are you talking about? We gotta cover. We need to fill it with cement." It's like, you can't fill it with cement. It's like why?
So how much of this tunnel was done? Did they have like a mile?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
There's no. From the pictures I've seen, it's like a lot of tunnel.
That's
And is
pretty
it like
sick.
directly under like the financial district, or like where is this?
Wherever their place is, wherever their place of worship is, man. They
Yeah, but I'm
just
just saying, like New York City is
There
a
was like a
big place.
there was like a landmark. It was under. Let me try looking up Jewish tunnel. See what
There
shows
was-
up.
I don't remember where it was, but there was something similar of someone that's like just digging under their house. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. And I think
Shabbat
all,
headquarters.
and I think all that happened. I don't remember whatever happened to it, but I think it was basically just going to be left up to like, well, we're going to send someone to look at it, and I guess if you were following all the codes, we could just let it slide. I feel like we should do that. If they go down there and they're like, this is structurally sound and was done correctly, I say you let him keep it. You let him finish it. And then tell him to get the paperwork next time or whatever you got to do.
It might not have done that because I'm seeing a headline here saying it destabilized other buildings.
Damn, all right. They did it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to spleef someone's house. That's not good. Can I use spleef as a verb? Do people know what that means?
I mean, I think we know what that means.
All right, that's all I care about. If you don't know what spleef is, you're too young. Look it up.
If you know what the spleef means, make sure you go get the early bird special at Golden Corral.
Either that or make sure you're doing your 4th grade math homework.
I don't know what spleef means.
Bruh. It
All right,
all
history
right.
lesson.
history lesson for the young'un.
All right, so back in the early days of Minecraft, you heard of Minecraft?
I have heard of Minecraft.
There was a game where you'd have a bunch of snow on the ground. above
Oh,
you,
that thing.
empty, and you had to dig out from under people.
Knock
It's
people
called
into the.
called spleef. That's what it was called. Oldest game in Minecraft.
Older than Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Way older
yeah.
than Hunger Games.
Because
Dude,
here's the thing, Hunger Games wasn't that big until the movies came out.
the Hypixel server.
And the
never would've
movies came out in
existed
like
if it wasn't
2012,
for Spleef.
2013.
Dude, I played so much Minecraft Hunger Games. Survival games, if you will.
Yeah, I did as well.
I played so much.
I
That's my favorite.
remember the big thing I did in Minecraft, I remember, was this game mode called Egg Wars.
Yo,
Remember Bed Wars?
egg
Yeah.
War.
Oh, Egg Wars. Oh, what's Egg
Yeah.
Wars? I thought you said Bed Wars. I'm like,
No,
that's
Egg
around.
Wars. So the basic idea of that was if you died, you would respawn next to your egg. It was like teams of 3. And the goal was basically to destroy the other team's eggs, because once their egg is destroyed, they're down to their last life.
Yeah.
So it was like you need to risk protecting your egg versus destroying the other team's egg.
Oh my god.
What?
I just watched the video Dustin posted.
It's my favorite video from this whole fiasco of just a stereotypical Jewish man calling out of a sewer grate.
And
Calling
he
out what?
runs.
Crawling out of a sewer.
Oh,
He's
my
just crawling out of
goodness.
the sewer like a Ninja Turtle.
All right, hang on. Nope. All right, I am pausing this game. I need to look at
And
this.
he just, it's a media dump. He just notices the camera, gives him a light shove, and runs away. It's great.
It's so funny.
Like, imagine walking across New York and you're seeing
How
that.
is that real? Dude, how is it that dude, dude, I could never have put that on a bingo board for 2024.
No, definitely not.
Jew,
No,
Jewish
yeah.
tunnel under New
Not
York.
only that, but like, if you put on your bingo board, the Jews made a tunnel under New York City, everyone not only would be like, you're crazy, that would be like anti-Semitic.
Aren't they like
Matt, what are you implying here? How dare
Yeah,
you?
you'd be like, wow, you say that about the Jewish community. What the fuck's wrong with you? Only
I would like to
to actually have truth. Like
This
that
would be funny with
weird.
any group at all. It's not just because it's Jewish people. It would be funny with literally anyone.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
if the Catholics did it, it'd be funny. But here's the thing: on the one hand, it is funny. Okay, we can acknowledge that, we can laugh. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will continue to do
On
that.
the other hand, though, can we acknowledge how absolutely fucked up it is that anti-Semitism in the country has gotten so bad to the point where the Jewish population was like, for our safety, because I can only imagine it was for their safety, we are making tunnels to our temple.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't?
No.
I think they were
Then what
just,
the fuck were the tunnels
I think
for?
it was just New York traffic.
I honestly think it's literally just for ease to get to their synagogue.
But then why not just walk on the street?
Because it's easier to build. Okay. All right. Would you rather drive your normal route to work, or would you take your underground tunnel to work, Rob? If you had the
Depends. Do I have to
option?
walk in the underground tunnel?
No, you can.
They were
drive
trying to get
there.
unauthorized access to the synagogue. So there are some Jewish people who weren't allowed in a certain synagogue, and they were trying to sneak in there.
What?
Jesus. Right. So this is Jew on Jew violence?
What's going
Pretty
on?
much, yeah.
here? What's going on?
Right.
That's what I said. There was already a divide in. I think it was actually a Jewish person who was part of that synagogue who ratted to the police about the tunnel.
Hey, these guys are trying to make a tunnel.
My favorite was a set of tweets from a guy who lived on the first floor of an apartment, who tweeted out, "I keep hearing Yiddish under my floor.
Yeah.
I don't have a basement." And then months later, I was like, "I was right."
Oh my god. All your friends have to go. All of his friends have to go up to him and apologize.
I'm telling you, I keep
Yeah,
hearing
yeah,
Yiddish
that
under my
guy's on a-
floorboard.
That guy's on a podcast
Sorry.
and is like, guys, this is gonna sound weird, but like, I'm hearing Yiddish in the middle of the night. And everyone's just like, dude, you need a therapist. You need to go to therapy. This is some weird shit going on.
Your anti-Semitic schizophrenia is getting out of hand. You really need some help. I want you to see a Jewish man crawling out of a sewer a week later.
That's insane. Damn, you guys want to build a tunnel?
Absolutely.
Yes. When we go camping.
Let's do it without proper precautions as well.
Where do you guys want to build your tunnel?
I think we know the perfect city to do and get away with it for a while.
All right. My first dream is to all my friends live in the same cul-de-sac.
Mhm.
My second dream is for all my friends to live in the same apartment building, to take over a floor.
Yeah.
My third dream is to build illegal tunnels between all of our houses, no matter where we may be.
Matt, I don't think
And we
you're
can
understanding.
And we can take the tunnels to D&D.
Matt, hear me out. You ready?
I'm ready.
We could do plans 1 and 3 at the same time.
Yo.
Live in a cul-de-sac
with the
and make
underground-
tunnels under the cul-de-sac?
Cul-de-sac would collapse immediately.
Probably.
Just multiple crisscrossing tunnels.
Imagine we're there.
No. I'm imagining like a circular tunnel.
Imagine
that's
we're
a
there.
little
Okay.
out there.
Imagine we live there long enough to where we people start wondering if anyone lives in the cul-de-sac because they never see us leave our homes.
Never
I
leave
mean,
our-
we have to go to work, my friend.
Because
Yeah,
we
but they're
all
also
live-
gone for work, so they don't see us.
True.
We just
They
we leave our house so little.
They think no
It's
one
like,
lives. They think no one lives in the whole cul-de-sac because they never see anyone leave. Because we just
On the
use tunnel.
contrary,
we see their cars.
on Halloween, that cul-de-sac might end up either being one of two things. Either that is the place all the kids go to for awesome candy, or that is the place all the kids stay the fuck away from.
No one goes there.
Right. It's like, yeah, no, don't go there. That's where the mean people live.
They're just like, no, remember Jimmy? Jimmy went into that cul-de-sac once. He fell into the ground.
He plays D&D now.
He plays D&D now. I already killed a cook.
Oh my god.
It was Jimmy. Jimmy killed the chef.
It was Jimmy the whole time, man.
Damn it, Jimmy. Alright, add this to the list of theories. You ready, Matt?
Oh god, alright.
Alright.
No, this is going on a list.
Alright, you ready? Next theory. Saurav killed the chef.
I'm sorry. It's not one of you.
What?
It's not one of you.
Hey,
I can tell you that.
Saurav could have done it because he wanted a job to cook.
I didn't cook until you got there. You were with him the whole time. When did he have time to do it?
I don't know. Before the campaign started.
Hey, I'll give you one. No. I will confirm it. I'll confirm it. I'll give you one confirmation. It's
I
not
think he's
him.
lying to throw me off the trail, Fanning.
I think you're just crazy.
I think that's just the worst one you've ever come up with.
Straight to F tier.
Straight to F tier.
Alright, next theory, okay?
Oh god. Hey, if he keeps
Suicide.
trying, eventually he'll guess it.
Suicide.
He had a family.
Huh?
The
He had a
cook
family.
The cook had a family.
He had two. He
I'm
had two
sorry,
That
are
must
families.
have been suicide.
Are you implying that people with families are incapable of committing a suicide?
No, but I'm saying that would be incredibly sad, and I wouldn't write that.
Hey, I mean, you know, shit can be fucked up in the world.
His. I swear. I wonder. Rob, can you tell me what happened to the cook the day he died? What his day was like?
Wife told him he wanted a divorce. Boss was yelling at him. He was tired of everything. So he said, fuck it. Got drunk. Went a mile down the road to a bridge.
You know we
Tied his feet to a cinder block and jumped off it.
You know we lived through his day before he died, right?
What?
Dear
We
Slim.
lived through his day before he died.
What do you mean we lived through his day?
That's why I was asking. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. That's
Oh
all I
yeah,
know.
shit, we did.
We had a whole session where we literally followed his whole day.
Oh yeah.
We were stalking him up until he died.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that now. Yeah, I don't know.
Funny, funny thing I want to talk about in
Yeah?
anime.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
So there's an anime that I've been watching this season called Solo Leveling. You and I were just talking about that earlier, Matt.
Yes, I've heard of it.
So I have the My Anime List app, which My Anime List is this is a place where you mark off all the anime that you watch. You have a big list of it. You see how many episodes, you give them scores or whatever. And I got the app so I can just do it on my phone and not have to have the tab up on my laptop when I'm watching anime or whatever. And it just makes it easier to like pull up when we're talking about anime. And I say what I like, what I don't like, whatever.
Yeah.
What it also does on the app is kind of cool. It gives you a notification for when a show that you're watching, like when an episode releases. so I don't necessarily have to remember when it comes out. I was getting a notification like, "Hey, it's out today." It's like, "Oh, cool, I'll watch it later."
Okay.
So today's Saturday. This was on Thursday, I believe. I got a notification for solo leveling. Well, the first one I got, it said like episode 11,284 is out. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. And then like a little bit later, like 10 minutes later, it said episode 2 is out. I was like, oh, okay. It is a little buggy sometimes. It has those kind of glitches, whatever. But I was confused, like, I thought this show came out on a Saturday. Oh, whatever. Guess I was wrong. I go home later that day. The episode's not out. I'm like, damn it did come out Saturday. Why did my anime list lie to me? And then yesterday happened. Where I wake up to a notification saying episode 1,117,480 is out.
Yeah?
And I'm like, that's not right. And then about 5 minutes later, I got a notification saying episode 69,420 was out.
Yo!
Wait.
Were they hacked?
I don't know, but they just keep messing around with it. Here's one that says 80,085.
69,420.
80. Wait, are you sure it was? It was. Yeah, 80,085. That's boobs.
Yeah,
boobs.
Damn, that's insane.
It's gotten to the because they also have like topics for each anime. It's gotten to a point where like the topics for that anime is like, stop messing with the notifications. I'm sick of getting these stupid notifications every day.
Every day, a new episode. Dude, new episode comes out every day. You just gotta wait to watch it in the right order.
Stop
Yeah.
talking about Among Us.
Every post
Yeah.
I see.
How the
According to
fuck
the
are
comments,
they doing that, though?
I have no idea. Apparently, it happened with that Freya anime that you watch, Matt.
Nathan?
Yeah, apparently it happened
Really?
with that one based on the comments. They did it with
Yeah.
that as well.
Nice.
So I don't know. I guess they hack my anime list, but for only one anime at a time. And just say episode whatever is out.
Maybe it's just really vulnerable. Anyone can do it.
I guess, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I just thought that was really funny. I keep getting these notifications.
I like how it was like it looks like they fixed it, and then it was like, oh, and it's like, no, here you thought what the number before was crazy.
69,420.
Listen to this.
Yeah. No, let's see Paul Allen's number.
Let's be Paul Allen's. Dude, I figured out the most likely way I'm gonna kill Georgia.
How?
It's gonna 100% be accidental. I
That's good.
swear. Basically, we've been at the gym
Yeah.
and we were like going back and forth on like lifting the big weight on the bench.
Yeah.
And you know he's I guess he's done it before. And when he's saying like the right things when I'm going, like he's like encouraging.
Yeah.
Like push, you got this, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear him saying it like in my head.
I was struggling the whole time to say things genuinely and not have them be a joke. Because I'm like, if I make, and at one point I slipped. We were doing one that like had hooks on it. It wasn't like free, so it
Okay.
wasn't like, you know, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to like tell him to like, I was just counting, and I'm like 6, 7. You know it's a better number than 7, 8. And he started laughing, and I'm like, oh shit, I did it. I was trying so hard. I was trying so hard not to say anything funny, and it was in my brain. I was fighting my brain not to make any joke.
Dude, if there's someone lifting weights like that and you make them laugh, that could hurt them.
That's
Yeah,
why I did.
you really shouldn't be telling jokes when you're a spotter.
Why do you think I opened with this is the most likely way I'm gonna accidentally kill him? I understood it, and it's
gonna
hard.
find a new gym partner.
It's difficult. It's difficult for me to fight it. I couldn't do it. It was so difficult.
Well,
I
it's
just
just because you're such a funny guy, man.
I just wanted.
Can't be serious for 10 seconds.
I just wanted to say something really funny.